You want to get to the next level in your career, and it feels like it's taking forever. You're posting for jobs and you're polishing your resume and you're talking to friends and colleagues in other departments because maybe you've decided you want to stay at your company, you like it there, you just want to get to the next level, whether it's in your group or whether another group. So you're trying to figure that out. And it may be that you're missing the most important thing, because when you go to the next level without growing to the next level, that's a recipe for failure. You got to grow to the next level in order to go to the next level. Going doesn't come first, you got to grow. So, we're talking about those stories that you read about lottery winners. They win the lottery and then they lose it all within a very short period of time. Or the sports stars that all of a sudden have this incredible salary and boom, they lose it all. And that's because they got this thing without growing into the thing. And you also hear the opposite. You hear about these multimillionaires that had grown companies, or they had earned it, they'd made it along the way, and then ooh, they had some big colossal failure, they lost it. But they are quoted as saying, and then the research shows that it's true, that they say, I could, if I lost it today, I'd make it back in 2 years. And over you see history, they did. People who really built something, then they were able to make it back again if that thing went away, because it was who they were. So it's not something, can't be something outside of you. It's got to be something that's who you are, and you grow into that. So if you really do want to go to the next level, think first about growing to the next level, and specifically in two ways. Number one, what are those next level skills? I may be really skilled at my current role, but I want to grow into something more. What are those next level skills, and how can I get myself skilled up in those now? The second thing you want to think about is, who do I need to be in order to be and to gain and to be successful in that next role, that next spot, whatever it is. So it's a first skill thing, and secondly, it's a who thing. It's who are you and who do you need to be. If you want to go to the next level in your career, you got to grow to the next level, specifically in two ways. Number one, you got to grow to the next level personally. And secondly, you got to grow to the next level professionally. From a personal standpoint, is what are some of those skills, more personal related? Maybe it's my organizational skills, or maybe it's my communication skills, maybe it's my level of detail or my commitment to teamwork, or just general positivity. I worked with a client who really wanted to grow and go to the next level of her role and move on to that higher level role, but she was seen as a complainer, and nobody wants to promote somebody who's a complaint, personally speaking, who's a complainer. So that's not a technical skill piece. That is a thing that you practice in your personal life, and you come in, not, you can't fake it. You come in, but you stoke that, and you come in and you organically and you authentically demonstrate more positivity about what you're doing and about where you are and about what's going on in the department. And then the second area really is that professional side, is literally looking at my skills, and is there a new program I need to learn, or a process I need to learn and to adopt? There's a new, I need to learn a software system. Who knows? What is it, technically speaking, professionally speaking, that I might need to learn? If you want to go to the next level at work, you got to grow to the next level in who you are. Not just your skills, not just your technical skills, but literally who. People who get to these great higher levels, who they are. I mean, they are not the same person as they were when they started out. They evolve who they are. And it tends to be people who can evolve who they are faster are going to tend to get those promotions faster. So you want to get really clear. So I want to get to that role. I want to get to that higher level, maybe the next role, or maybe even set your sights higher. A couple of roles from now, I want to get to that place. Ask yourself, how does that person think? Literally, how do they think? What do they think in the morning when they wake up? What do they think during the day? How do they think when things go wrong? What do they think at night before they go to bed? What's their thinking process? What are their habits of thinking that enable them to be more that person who has that role and is successful in that role? Secondly, you're going to ask yourself, what does that person do? So if I want to be that person who has that higher level role, what would that person do? How do they spend their time? Who do they spend it with? Where do they spend it? How do they spend their money? How structured are they versus how flexible are they? What time do they get up in the morning? What time do they go to bed at night? What kinds of things do they talk about? Do they gossip a lot? Are they someone who talks about, and here's your three different levels of talking, are they someone who talks about things? Are they someone who talks about people? Or are they someone who talks about ideas and then goes to the next level and puts those ideas into actionable plans? So, if you want to go to the next level, remember you got to grow to the next level. Grow your skills, those personal skills, those professional skills, and grow who you are in thinking about what do I do? How do I think? How do I spend my time? Identify those things and give yourself a plan to execute on them.